Huh? What's he doing?
What's going on, man?
Not too much.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the biggest excuse removers I've ever met in my life. 58 years old, still training hard. Good to see you, man. When's the big day?
Tuesday.
Come on, let's see them pearly whites.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
How hard do you want it?
Most of the time from here, if I was allowed, I'm going to punch from here. That's going to get him to open the goal. You know? Not Paul, of course. He's like a big, but an average person. But my point is, for just more jiu-jitsu, we got out of the way to open the guard. So that palm is down. But I will look up. There's no reason to look down at him. I got good posture right now. I grab the pants, palm down. Now, as this comes in, I slide to my left side. Both my hands are posting. Now from there, this hand can come to the pant leg. Now I pin, and now I'm arching my back. Now I come up. Okay? If you want to still hold the lapel, stuff like that, you can do that. But now we're in a good spot. Okay? And with the gi, I can grab lapels. Without the gi, I can make my monkey hooks from here if it starts moving around. Just from here. Okay? Now, a lot of people, you have to be careful when your gi comes in. Because for a split second, you are vulnerable to getting swept. So if I'm here, if I keep my weight centered and I put this knee in, all he does is move this leg and he's gonna bump me over. So that's why it's super important. As this knee comes in, my weight is already shifting this way. So as I'm here, I have that posture controlling. So as this is coming in, my weight's coming this way, so when it starts to bump me that way, I've already got my weight shifted. That's important. You'll need to get hit a couple times by somebody with good timing to really get that detail down. My posture's up, I squeeze down. Now I pin both of them, and I arch my back. Now I'm coming. Okay, now, once I get to here, all I'm going to do is see what he does. He's not just going to lay there, he's going to do something. All right? Now, a lot of times, he might be trying to fight for that daylight heat. He might be trying to dig this way, grab my shins, come around. If I let him get here, I got a different problem. So the moment I feel that start to come down, I'm just going to take advantage of it. So as we're here, I postured up. As I feel that, I'm going to take my foot and take it through. I'm driving my knee down and I'm breaking my hip this way. I want you to drill this part every time today, though. You can't do this enough. Open and have them, keep it kind of tight right now so you can get good at it. Here, I'll go slow. This knee comes down, this hand reaches. All right? From here, as soon as I get to here, my hip's gonna break. I still have this hook right here, right? I start with the shoulder pressure. Switch. You can get good and start doing this in one motion. But you don't even have to. If you're here, I feel that, look, I just come right to here. Now I start getting that shoulder pressure. Break the face. As long as I have, look at my right foot, see how it's hooked? You can't close the guard. What you don't want to do is take this foot through, because now he'll lock that up. So that's a mistake that people will make. As soon as I drop that, I'm still hooking with my right foot. Now I move the shoulder pressure, move my hip, stay through. As I sit through, my right knee is replaced with my left knee. All right? Give it a try. 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to the detail. Details are everything. Slow and methodical. All right, so let's do it. Hold on. What's up? Not too much, not too much this way. Yep. Which one?
Got you on now. Yeah, it's recording now.
It's nice to be here.
All right, guys. First of all, let's give Kelly a big loud welcome here. He was here many moons ago, and he's a great guy. He's got a great school in Stafford. And like I said, a lot of you guys have the chance to go up there, and like I said, it's just great to have him down. So thank you very much. All right, guys, and he came down because this might be the last class for Mike for a while. Everybody knows Mike is getting reconstructive knee surgery. And for people that don't know what that is, it means they take your lower leg off of your upper leg. I'm not trying to freak you out. But seriously. And then they rebuild it with titanium and above my pay grade. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at healing people, I'm good at hurting people, so I don't know. But I know it's a huge, extensive surgery. And I've known Mike a long time, and he is probably one of the most positive, upbeat guys in the world. And I know this is hurting him a little bit because he loves jiu-jitsu. Like, he loves jiu-jitsu. So, you know, for those that don't know, Mike was probably like one of my top 10 first students, okay? For the people that don't know, this used to be a gym, a workout gym. And when I came back from Henzo's, I opened up a school in the aerobics room. I paid like $20 an hour. And, you know, we would do it 2 times a week. Mike strolls in. If you look up the dictionary definition of Marine, it's like a picture of Mike, you know what I mean? 2 speeds, on and off. And he comes in, super nice guy, and he's like, what's going on in here? Is stuff any good, you know? So he'll tell you the story and tells everybody. But anyways, my point is, from the moment I met him, he was just a phenomenal person. And you know, one of my favorite quotes is like, you know a man's character by how he treats people that can do nothing for him. And when you see somebody like Mike that truly has helped so many people, like, you know, he adopted 2 kids. Who does that? You know what I mean? Like, raised them as his own. Like, he's just a great guy, great father. And, you know, people know for me, being a good dad is an important thing. So, anyways, I like Mike a lot. So, but when I think about jiu-jitsu and how much it means to me, it's one of those things where, you know, everybody says, you know, what they want to do, but very few people make it up here. It's a hard thing. And it's not just about how good you are. You know, and there's politics involved. It kind of sucks sometimes, but to get to here, it means you are persistent and you don't quit. Not now, but when we were younger, Rita would not do this now, but in the old days, we would go places and they'd be like, hey, are you military? You get military discount. I go, no, I'm not military. And one time she goes, you should say you're military, you get a discount. I go, no, I would never, ever say that. And this is why. Because that's all they get. That's all they don't get fame, they don't get fortune, that's all they get. You know, a 10% crappy discount at a store for all that they do. So my point is, I would never act like them. But that's how I look at being up here. This is something that all these guys will tell you, they won't trade this for $1 million. The friendships they gained, and all the sacrifices that you make. Everybody in here has sacrificed something, a lot. I was a 25-year-old kid. I didn't know anybody. I worked for a summer bartender to make enough money to move to Atlanta because I wanted to train with the best, and that's where the best was back then. I moved to New York. Everybody pretty much knows I don't like New York City, right? So, but I moved there because that's where the best training was. You make sacrifices. You don't give excuses. The one thing I love, and man, sometimes the outside world will drive you nuts, especially today. But you can't let people that don't live by a code like we do, you can't let them get to you. You can't listen to their excuses and accept them. If you want it bad enough, you do it. I tell people all the time, oh, you got excuses for being late. You got this for being late. Always something. Let me tell you something. If you get here at 6 a.m. tomorrow, I'm going to give you $10,000. Are they going to be there? Yeah, they're going to be there. They're going to sleep here. If it's that important to you, you will make it happen. Period. If not, you will find an excuse. And I'm not even saying it's bad. I'm not even saying there's not bad excuses. But it still doesn't help you reach your goal. So everybody in here, they make sacrifices all the time. And it's not like you're rewarded for them. I don't pat you on the back every day and tell you how awesome you are. You know, like I said, there are days, me, I'll take a break and I'll come back to rolling and I'm like, I think I'm getting worse. This is just horrible. Like, you know, but it's okay. But you come back. So my point is, everybody that gets to this level, just like I always talk about, anybody that steps in the cage and fights, man, I tip my hat to that person. Whether their technique is good or whatever, it doesn't matter. But to get in a cage and have it shut and know another grown man is there to whoop your ass, like that takes something. So anyways, my point is, when I think of a black belt, it's not just about how good you are. And our criteria is 4. Attitude, attendance, performance, and knowledge. These are in an order by no chance. Attitude being the first. Like I always say, if you're a douche, I'll never promote you, right? And some people are younger, so they don't know the technical term of douche. It means this, a jerk, whatever you want to call it. But be kind, be nice to people. Help people when you can. All right? We all know the other kind of guy. Just don't be that guy. Or girl. Got a lot of girls now. So, but attitude is the most important. And for me, like, here, I'm with you forever. Where'd you get your belt? Oh, I got it from Chad. Well, man, that's part of me now. You know, I look at all these guys as my brothers. Like, because we all, like, sweated together, bled together, trained together for years. You know, and it's an important thing. Attendance. Attendance is very important. You have to pay your dues. I have guys that they're great submission grapplers. Yeah, they beat a black belt in submission grappling. It doesn't mean they deserve a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is not about how many tournaments you win. It's about, man, family. It's about your tribe. It's about, just being good, well-rounded person. Being good on the mat is 1%. You know, it's like I always tell you guys, the reality is your fighting career is this small of your martial art career. So don't ever get cocky, because one day, like I said, nobody's going to know who you are. It doesn't matter what you did past then. They don't live in the past. You know what I mean? I love what I've done and accomplished, but I don't live on that. I still want to accomplish new things. So, attendance. Mike, how many classes did you have before you stopped counting?
I'm over 1,000.
Over 1,000, so it's probably closer to 2,000. But my point is, he's been training for about 15 years. Performance. You know, I always tell people, if I'm in a back alley and it's about to go down, I want that dude behind me, on my side. Like, he's as tough as they come, and he's very technical. I always tell people, everybody has a certain, something that you are just good at. Some people have really good cardio. Their max VO2s are through the charts. Some people are very strong. Some people have awesome flexibility. And some people are blessed with all of it. But through perseverance and training, you can overcome so much. I mean, I just look out there and see so many people that have overcome things that, hey, maybe they're not big, fast, and strong, but they've trained for so long, they're able to overcome that. But what I'm saying is some people are really flexible. Some people are really strong. You use what you're given to the best that you can, and you don't give excuses. You just keep training. Knowledge. Like, can you pass it on? And are you willing to pass it on? Or, I don't want you to be an elitist grappler that just thinks, well, I'm good now. Well, what about the people that got you good? What about giving back to the school that got you to where you're at? That's a huge thing for me. So, like I said, I cannot think of a person that epitomizes all that more than Mike McDonald.
We're gonna have a big cry fest.
That's what it means.
You guys want to say something real quick? You know, let Mike talk.
I'll let Mike catch his breath. I'll just say that I was a young captain and I got stationed out at Dahlgren. And I don't remember the details, but at that time I was probably a top 5, top 3 in the nation in judo, just got off of some Olympic Training Center stuff. I met Mike at work and I was telling him I was trying to do some judo and figure out how to teach judo, but a lot of people weren't interested. He said one day, he said, man, you should try this jiu-jitsu thing. And I had been to a few jiu-jitsu places, and usually I would just destroy whoever was running the place. And so I would always walk away thinking, jiu-jitsu, whatever, I'll just stick with judo. And he said, no, Mike was like, we were good friends, we got to be close. He was a retired Marine, I was a young Marine. He said, you gotta try this place. This guy named Chad. I said, all right, I'll go. And it was in that little tiny, you know, all these kids from the daycare like looking through the window at us. And I thought, who's this guy? Whatever, I'm gonna smash him. And you know, he choked the crap out of me, like guillotined me immediately. And I was like, whoa, how is that possible? I just beat the guy who's like second in the nation in judo. What is purple anyway? That's not even a belt color. That's not even possible, you know? And I thought, well, I'll do this for 6 months. I'll figure out what that guy's doing to me, and then I'll be kicking it, you know. But 6 months later, you know, he's still choking me out. And then 12 months later, it was the same. And, you know, about 18 months, I think I had to move away. But at that point, I had learned, you know, like a lot about jiu-jitsu from Chad because of Mike. Thank you. Thank you for having me, sir. And I'm very happy to be back. And this is a very special moment for me. And I'm very happy to see it. It's very well deserved from all of us that you brought here to this match. Thank you.
I agree with Chad. You know, you started here. This is where you got good. Don't forget that. Keep training. You don't get good unless you train. Keep your mouth shut. Be positive. Be a positive influence on other people. That's what Mike does. I mean, it's simple. You know, like something that Kelly talks about a lot is, you know, how people sort of have their own jiu-jitsu path. And that's my path. You know, it's not a complicated thing. If you make it complicated, you're effing it up. Don't do that. It is a beautiful thing. It's perfect, actually. It's what Rogan says. I mean, it's perfect. You know, you have nobody else to blame but yourself. You made a mistake, you got choked, you figure it out, you solve the problem, you drive on. You got choked again, you figure it out, you solve the problem, you drive on. And you have to stay positive to do that, and that's what Mike does. I mean, Mike was there the first day I started training. I don't know how long ago that was. It was over 10 years, I don't know exactly, but Mike can tell you how many classes, I'm sure. But that's it. I mean, he gives a positive energy. And I'm a better person because of Mike, and because of jiu-jitsu, because of Chad, thank you. I'm a better person. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Som. Thank you, Holt. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, everybody, for being my training partner. I'm a better person because of jiu-jitsu in this spot. So thank you. Two things.
Those days you came in here nice, bro, you were not 100%. I'd be like, hey, you want to roll mine? I'd be expecting somebody to be like, oh man, I'm hurting here, I'm hurting here. Immediately, you know, tap the mic and shake hands and be like, on, man, he'd be on you, just aggressive the whole time. So that's tough, man. I mean, he wasn't 100% so many times coming in here, just going. So I just respect the toughness above everything. But the part that hits home with me is when I told him his son had started training, and he was like, okay, when you coming back? I was like, I'll be back next week. So mic'd up on my son's first gi. I will never forget that. I just wanted to say congratulations and thank you very much.
I mean, obviously I agree with what everybody says here. And, you know,
overall, I can't express, you know, how much I respect this gentleman right here. Awesome person. I can't imagine, you know, ever accomplishing everything he has, and you know, also being a good person and things like that. So, you know, awesome respect for this man. Nothing else needs to be said.
I don't want to say the same thing, but I can tell you, I started this when I was in like early 20s. And a lot of you guys here started probably young too. And some of you are now starting out. I can tell you, Mike started with late 30s or even early 40s.
42.
Yeah. So that's an even tougher journey, you know. You come in and train hard. I remember days I trained really hard, and man, I can't sleep because my ribs hurt. My body just aching. Next day I go to work and I'm hurting. So now that I'm 40, I know that it's worse. I feel worse. It takes longer to recover. So Mike to put those years of hard work over and over, it really speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of dedication. Having to start at that late and be able to still stick around here and be able to stand up here today. So I just want to congratulate him. Thank you.
I'll try to say something. This is probably one of the most emotional days almost in my life. I don't feel worthy of this at all, really. But I'm not giving it away. These guys up here are amazing, and I've known every one of them for years and years and years, and it is like a family. And I remember when John got his black belt, I was so happy for him, and he got up and he gave a great speech, and I always dreamed about the speech I was going to give when it was my turn. And I don't have that speech. I was totally shocked tonight, to be honest with you. It was just totally blew my mind. I hope I can represent when I get back on that for you guys, because you know, I just want to, and I want to be back, and I'm hoping that this surgery's not going to kick my ass for too long, and I'm going to be back in here rolling with you guys. Somebody must have told some secrets and some lies and stuff, because I see my wife here. And I was like, what the hell? I looked up and saw her there. I love this woman to death. She told me this is going to be my 15th surgery, and most of them are from jiu-jitsu. And she said, if you get hurt again, you're going to quit. And I said, yeah. And that was about 5 surgeries ago. And then, so anyway, this jiu-jitsu is a microcosm of real life. It really is. You get your ass beat in here, and that's what life does to you. You have joys when you have that unexpected submission, and you leave with this big old smile on your face because you think you did something good. You leave with gi marks all over your face, and your ears get tore up, and you get depressed when you think you suck and you want to give up. And one of the things that I'm a little embarrassed about, but I got to share it, is I was grappling with Kelly one time, long time ago, and I was having one of those "you suck" moments, and I'm embarrassed about this, but he had me in his guard, and I said, you know, I'm just going to quit this shit, because I suck. And I'm embarrassed about that, but I'm glad that I didn't quit when I thought about quitting. And if you read the statistics on the internet, and I don't know what they really are, but most people quit. Everybody in here knows that most people quit. So I'm telling you right now, in 10 years, 80% of those people in this class won't be here. So for those of you that are, stick it out, love it. It's going to change your life. I told Pat, I remember Pat was a little rock and roller, and his mom used to be my boss. And I'm battling on now like I always do, but I invited him to help me set the cage up one day, and I took him to breakfast. And he just talked about being in the band, playing the electric guitar in his garage and stuff. And I was like, oh brother, this kid's got a long way to go. And he came in here somehow, and I knew he wasn't going to stick it out. I just knew in my mind. But I use him as he's one of my little shining examples. I love the guy. He stuck it out. He got his blue belt. And he's an example of what jiu-jitsu does and is for people. Dave, same way. Me and Dave and Song were kicking ass together all at the same time. I used to be a lot stronger than I am now. I'm still pretty strong. And I remember Song saying, damn, the dude Brent's crashing me off. And I get a kick out of that. But anyway, I remember when me and Paul grappled, and I think we were both blue belts, and we were battling away real hard, and everybody was cheering for us and yelling for us and telling me what to do. And I think he ended up whooping my ass. And then I look back now and how far he's come and the role model he's been. And he's somebody I always wanted to strive to be like. But I remember all these little days of when the lab was the dark little black painted wall men's underground fight club. So I'm glad we have so many women in here now, and it's again like life and it's spreading and growing. And we got people in here like Diane Ditko, which she's my woman jiu-jitsu hero in here. I met her out in Dogger. She's a computer nerd. If y'all don't know, she's a computer nerd. She's a rocket scientist in the computer world. So is my wife. But I saw Diane, and we used to talk about jiu-jitsu. I said, oh my gosh, this lady's a computer nerd. And then a 205-pound black belt in Taekwondo came in here. I'm sharing my jiu-jitsu life with you guys. And he thought he was a badass, so he had a black belt in Taekwondo. Sorry, black belt Taekwondo. But, so I think Chad sicked Diane on him, and he came in with his girlfriend arm in arm. She was a real hot-looking chick, and he was a real tough guy. And Diane choked him unconscious down there. And he never came back. So these are all my jiu-jitsu experiences, but tonight is unbelievable for me. It's totally unexpected. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And I'll shut up and thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in about 4 months.
Being here for that, it really is a huge goal, and I could tell you Mike McDonald stories all day long, but I just don't know. He's such a caring guy, and you know, in what I do, there's a lot of people that, you know, they'll get good and their personalities will change, and you know, just I don't like to dwell on negativity, but there's people that you can count on your hand. Like I've been alive 46 years. And there's a few people I count on this hand that if I had to call and I was in a tight spot, they're going to be here. Mike's on that hand. Like, I mean, you know, we will always be friends. He is just a great guy, a great role model for me. So, once again, thank you very much. And here's the other thing. I know Mike will be back. All right? If anyone will come back, he will come back. You ever seen that movie, Unbroken? Is that the one with Bruce Willis? Unbreakable. That's Mike. Like, he's going to be back. So, he's watching videos online. He has one person in the world that says, oh yeah, you could have a knee replacement and come back. He's like, that's all I need to hear. That's it. He will be back. So, anyways, you will always be a part of the lab. You will always be a part of the lab. So, we're going to bow it out, and then we're going to take a group picture, please. All right? Touch your stairs.